Neighborhood best.
Yo. Hey, how's everyone been doing? Bailing and doing.
Good.
Feeling fine.
Yeah.
David?
Feeling that nice ocean breeze right now.
I was gonna say, it's like you got like misty. It's misty. Excuse me.
It's nice when you can smell the fish smelling you back.
Yeah, I guess.
Smell the fish.
Depends if you're in the water or out of the water, I guess.
Hey, what's a good temp for you? Like 78 degrees, like outside, 78, 75?
Oh, no.
I set my thermostat to 78.
Well, your
Jesus.
thermostat's 78?
Sometimes.
You nasty fuck.
I keep it like that, and if it's hot, I go to 68.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. No, I prefer 65, but I keep it around 72 in the house for guests.
Ooh.
But I love it cold. Like I don't like
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't like it. Yeah.
The ice man.
What about outside?
I like it cold too, but you got
outside probably around 72, 73. Probably around where I keep it in the house for guests. I like to be in short sandals and a t-shirt, but when you're doing some work or you're getting some shit done, your heat goes up a little bit. So you want it somewhere around that temp is what I feel.
I'm just in boxers.
But I don't know. You all are in California. I don't know how it goes out there.
No, you wouldn't understand. John,
Yeah, I like
are
a nice
you
cool 120, a nice cool 120.
120? I noticed the hat. Are you doing some wishful thinking or what?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Is it the same quarter? Is it the same quarterback you got this year? Same guy?
Same quarterback.
There you go.
And it's funny because he still feels like a rookie, even though he's probably not anymore. You know what I mean? Out of all the years.
Yeah.
He still just feels like, oh man, this guy, he still feels like a rookie.
Well, you know what San Francisco's known for?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the great
the fish,
the great seafood,
the bridge,
great seafood on Fisherman's Wharf.
Yep, it's true. They got a good bread factory there.
The San Franciscan.
Oh yeah, you get that bread bowl out there. Like that's one of my favorite things.
There's like that whole bakery that's like a huge restaurant. It's pretty cool. So, anyways, I want to talk today about something amazing. Animals. So I got a story. I bought my daughter a cat. I didn't buy it. I got it off of like one of Tino's friends. And it's this cool cat. This little kitten. It came at the right time. I was like, I was getting over drinking and stuff.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Tino'sFriends.com.
Yeah, Tino'sFriends.com. Yeah, I have an uncle named Tino, so and he happens to be a cat person. So I obtained a cat. I went to the underground circuit of cats. That's what you gotta do. But anyways, got this cat. Got it for my daughter. Came at the right time. Teacher responsibility, all that stuff. And then also I needed a cat. I like animals. I like cats. And then one day my mom shows up and the cat's just laying in the front yard and it doesn't run from the dog, her little dog. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but to be honest, I watched my mom's dog for a week while she went to Florida. So she was kind of around the animal, And then I guess the next day my wife's watering outside and she texts me like, hey, there's something wrong with Kiki. I'm like, well, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, I watered that. And actually I sent a picture of her because you sent a picture of a cat and I sent a picture of her. She looked kind of like dirty, so that's she always looks clean. She looked all dirty, but she goes, I think there's something wrong. I'm watering it. She's not running from the water. I'm like, okay, so I guess gotta take her in. And
wait, so you guys water the cat?
Yeah, I was watering the cat. You don't water your cats?
No, I was like the cat would run away normally.
Yeah, normally when you're watering the plants and you're getting close to water with cats, they kind of jet, they gather, but the cat didn't budge. So we're like, okay, wait, something's up. She must have ate something. She's probably sick.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah,
so then she took it to the vet, and then they look at her and like she doesn't look sick, so they X-ray her, and they go, her pelvis is broken right in half. I'm like, are you serious? And then they're like, yeah.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, her pelvis is broken right in half, and they're like, it's
wow.
She's gonna need it's special surgery. It's gonna be like $8,000. She needs a whole.
Wait.
Yeah. Like
you didn't throw the cat, right? You didn't grab the cat
No, this isn't animal abuse. There was no animal abuse.
Something
just for
happened.
clarification, there was no animal.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
I'm an animal person. You've been to my house, you silly bastard. I have like one of every animal at least. But
Noah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the flood.
Vincent Oa.
But so yeah, her pelvis was broken right in half, and they're like, it's gonna be like an $8,000 surgery, this and that. I'm like, I don't have $8,000, especially for a cat. You know, I love this animal, but I can't pay that, dude. And then I'm just like, this sucks. I gotta tell my daughter that her cat's gonna die, and it's here. Should I just like, you know, what should I do? And then they're like, well, we can give her the shot, you know, and just put her down. I'm like, fuck, dude, this is terrible, you know. Like I'm a big animal person. I fall in love with them, and you know, David knows. David grew up with me. We're both kind of animal people, you know.
Yeah, that's a tough spot.
And it's my daughter's cat on top of it, so I'm teaching her a lesson and all this stuff. And I got to tell her like, hey, so your cat's hurt really bad, and it's probably not going to make it. You know, I give her the whole talk and everything, and then I'm all upset and I'm not getting all teary eyed and stuff. I just had a dog die, like, you know, recently too, and so yeah, I'm broken up about it. But then I was like, you know what? Like, she's not like nothing's like broken. Like her insides aren't all twisted up. She has no infection or nothing. You know, if she was on a farm and fell down, you know, she'd probably just be one of those cats. You know, it's all messed up.
But is she in pain?
Like, yeah, that's the thing. Is like, was she in pain? So they gave us like this pain medicine, it's a little dropper. And I'm telling you, I had a bottle cap, and I was feeding her with a bottle cap, you know. And a water, like you drink your water, and I, you know, give her the medicine, and she'd be all doped up and stuff, laying there, and then she'd army crawl, and I was like, "Damn, this is terrible." And I was like,
"Wait, hold on, you're not saying you, right?"
Was she voting for Trump or Harris?
Well, Trump. That's why she got hit by a car, or you know, whoever did it, you know. Yeah, so like I was just taking matters in my own hands, you know. I'm like, shit, I gotta, like, you know, try to help her stay alive, I guess. And the whole thing is like, can she shit? If she can't go to the bathroom, then, you know, she's all mangled, you know, so I'm gonna have to put her down. You know, it's a terrible life. And yeah, I didn't take the vet's advice, and I just kind of kept her buzzed. And then when she started, then one day I saw her sit up. I'm like, whoa, she sat up, dude. That's cool. You know, she wasn't able to do that before. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm giving her a little too much medicine and she's getting too brave. So I kind of lowered her dose a little bit, and like, you gotta feel the pain a little bit, you know. And then yeah, I was like, I just gotta make sure she goes to the bathroom, and she wasn't going. I couldn't find anything ever. And then I look under my bed, and this bunch of cat shit under my fucking bed. So she's able to go to the bathroom, and you know, I was like, okay, cool, you know. So even though it was nasty, that was like good, you know, news. And then yeah, then finally I took her off the medicine, and
Nurse Vinny over here.
Screw those vets. This cat made it, dude. Here's Kiki. So she's made it. She's she walks around now. She jumps around. She acts normal. She's not jumping like all crazy.
So did her pelvis fuse back or something then? Like,
I'm guessing, because like they want us to get
the cat.
No, I just let her
the way she's sitting up right there looks pretty pretty out. Like,
I'm holding her like this.
Yeah.
For the camera.
But she seemed like, you know, she didn't look in pain at all. Like,
no, because that was like a couple months back. That was like two months ago.
And how old is she? Do you know?
She's about 2 years old now.
2 years old. And you said this is a few months back that happened.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know with like human children, like when you break bones or something earlier on, they fuse back like pretty easy at some point, even though you walk a little funny or some weird shit. But
I definitely think that her age had a good part to play in it.
Sure.
But that's a way, like they told me to kill her.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much
sure. Yeah.
Where's she at?
Dun, dun, dun.
You know why they say that, right? Because there's like so many animals out there. They're like, you know what? We could get another cat.
They're like, oh no, you're not gonna give us money for it. Oh yeah, then you should probably just kill it. Then, you know, we'll give you that for free. But if you want an $8,000 surgery,
no, it's very, very remarkable.
Yeah, it's amazing that you know, I just figured just give her a shot. You know, if she was a cat on the farm, it'd be like, oh, that's that crippled cat that has
what you probably shouldn't do anymore is keep playing cornhole in the backyard with the cats.
Well, you know, there's actually two. You know, the thing is,
wait. So you're saying
when you're singing,
cornhole the cat?
What are you talking about, John? No, but there is like these two stray cats that go in the yard, and I'm like, fucking, why couldn't it be one of you? And I was like, I think it all terrible. I was like, oh, those are probably like someone else's cat, and I'm like all cursing it, and it's like, but it's trippy.
That's wild.
I had a cat.
The resilience of animals,
Yeah,
I mean, even
like you hear stories about people all the time, which we're used to hearing that, and they're great stories when you hear them. But you don't think about animals sometimes. And
animals don't work out.
It's nice.
Animals are strong.
Yeah, I mean, and cats in general, right? Feline. I mean, there's all sorts of the lion, of course.
I think I was texting you guys earlier. Like in my profession, I deal with a lot of animals, and I have to talk about a lot of history behind animals. So I've had to learn a lot about it. And since part of my profession is doing portraits for families that have animals with it, one of the things that I do explain to clients is, if you think about it, the first animal that's ever actually been in any portrait has been a cat. This is going back to Egyptian times.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're more like deities, like, kind of off the side. They're on pillars and things like that. Nowadays,
ancient Egypt,
the sign of nobility.
It really is, but now they're part of the family. They're there. They're the right way.
I'm just kidding, ancient Egypt. I love you.
But yeah, it's a whole different thing. The type of cat
is a type of cat, right? It was the Sphinx, right? The obsidian.
So with those types of cats specifically, they actually have a different demeanor than regular household cats. They actually act a little bit more like dogs as far as like listening, being a little bit more calm, and kind of being right there, a little bit more noble. Yeah. It's like, if you've ever actually seen one in person.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
Yeah, look at one of those images later, Vinny, or I'll send it to you.
I'll put one up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Oh, magnificent animal.
Oh, wow.
Magnificent animal.
Magnificent.
but my cat, I thought it was like part like one of those werewolf cats. I think what they're called, lichen something.
Yeah, has to do with werewolf, but
but it's like some like cool looking cat, and I mean, because she has a full like mane and shit, and she's all badass, and she could survive with a broken pelvis.
So there is
I'm gonna put it up. I told you already, John.
Yeah, many types. There is that Abyssinian.
But have you heard the saying before with cats and dogs?
This is my favorite one right here. Bam.
Yep, exactly. They are crazy looking when you see them. When you see it in person, it's so different, man. It's so different the way they look at you. That it looks like you're like looking at a little alien when they're looking right at.
And they got muscles too. It's weird.
Yeah, I had a client that had two of them, and they were sitting in front of me, and I'd never seen one in person before. It really made me feel weird. Like I felt like I was on EMT for a second.
You got
something you didn't.
It requires care, right? That skin is probably sensitive.
Yeah, they get like weird rashes and stuff.
Yeah. I try not to put asbestos on it or anything.
Yeah, I try not to let it play in the fiberglass.
Oh, but have you heard the saying as far as cats and dogs, and with dogs, they will always love you unconditionally. With cats, you have to earn their trust.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, if a cat doesn't like you, it's not going to like you.
It's true. It's two different things. A dog, you give it a treat, it'll love you all day long, and it'll be there. A cat,
I've also seen cats get embarrassed. Like I've seen a cat like not make a jump, and it's like, oh shit, and it looks all like it feels all stupid. You could tell.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up, because what they'll do is, like a dog, like if you're starving and you die, the dog will starve next to you, but the cat will start eating you.
Well, is that fucked up or is that smart?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, it's the loyalty.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy was my master, I'm gonna die with my master. Or it's like what
if it's a different type of loyalty, like this, like eat the body of our enemies.
But it's also being smart too. It's also sort of survival.
Yeah, it could be
like I love my master so much, I'm going to eat him now. I'll start with his face.
Yeah.
I really start with the face.
Take a bite out of his foot first. Maybe they're so loyal that way.
I was wondering which came first, the cat or the dog. And in this inquiry, I typed it in, and it's talking about there's a thing called the cat gap in the evolutionary cycle, I guess, where they just don't. The cat gap is a period in the fossil record, approximately 25 million years, in which there are few fossils of cat or cat-like species found in North America. The cause of the cat gap is disputed, but it may have been caused by changes in climate, changes in the habitat, increasing hypercarnivorous trends of the cats, especially nimravids, volcanic activity, evolutionary dental morphology. That's kind of interesting. Those are those Egyptian cats, right?
But did they give a timeline in between both? Like, I'm curious.
Well, I guess, I mean, there's specific to North America, I guess this issue is, but all modern carnivorians, including cats, evolved from myocoids, which existed from approximately 66 million years to 33 million years ago.
So they claim.
There were other cat-like species, but Proailurus, meaning before the cat, also Lehman's dawn cat, which appeared 30 million years ago, is generally considered the first true cat.
Oh, yeah,
30 million years ago.
What about canines then? Because I know they say they all came from wolves, right?
Man, it's gotta be like the saber-tooth type thing. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, and you're right, John. It kind of the skull that it's showing here. Here, let me share.
It's gonna be like
it's kind of
humongous.
saber-tooth looking. I mean, it had a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of that, like kind of saber-tooth. This is that myocoid.
Oh yeah. I can see it in the mouth right there.
I can almost see the fish
right here.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
You know, it kind of.
You always feel like those tales
that way
of like a dog or a cat getting like caught in a shipping container or something, and like living out there with like no food and water for like a couple months, and then coming out. You know.
So what about cat dog? How'd that happen?
It was alone in the world.
How'd cat dog happen?
How did cat dog happen?
There was a song to that.
Well, we need to know.
That was our episode on cats.
Wait, I'm not done talking about it.
Well,
I barely even got started. Stay tuned for part 2.